Hello. My name is Damon Kirsebom, and I am a guy who many would describe as severely autistic. I must admit that I understand why. After all, I have difficulty speaking. I will often say yes when I mean to say no. Some would describe me as non-verbal. At the same time, I hum loudly and frantically repeat phrases, such as "five guys, burgers and fries," typically with no relevance to the situation at hand. I have challenges with fine motor movements, such as writing, or using scissors. I need a support to perform many activities of daily living, such as cooking, or flossing my teeth. I also have difficulty following novel directions, so if I'm asked to go and get the laundry basket, I might come back with a bottle of detergent. I flap. I squint. I definitely stand out. Many people who observe me automatically believe that my behavior reflects my level of cognitive functioning. But they couldn't be more wrong. Do you see what's happening here? Do you see what is at the core of my type of autism? Difficulty speaking. Frantic, repetitive scripting. Fine motor challenges. Difficulty performing activities of daily living, and with following novel directions. Does this make you think of extreme motor challenges? I'm serious. I have been diagnosed with severe apraxia, and this affects the way I move my body and my mouth. I have many non-speaking or minimally speaking autistic friends who describe their challenges as I do. But we can reframe the way we think about non-speaking autistic people. Please, let me explain. 1. I have an extremely overwhelmed sensory system. Not only am I negatively affected by sounds, lights and smells, but I also have difficulty sensing my body, and receive poor neurological feedback. 2. I have extreme anxiety. When I enter a stimulating environment, my anxiety increases immensely. This makes it so difficult to maintain any control of my body or mouth. I might begin to hum or script. I always hope I don't lash out. 3. I can perform learned movements easily, such as using a computer, or cycling. This fools people into thinking that whatever I can do physically reflects my intellectual functioning. Really though, my apraxia means my body and mouth have minds of their own. I need help in order to learn new motions, even though I completely understand what I am meant to do. 4. Speaking of understanding, I do understand the world around me. I have empathy for others. I love jokes, especially dry humor. Just by observing me, however, you will miss knowing what's in my mind. You can't see that I love having close relationships, or that I love reading about Indigenous Canadians, for example. Please know that my actions don't usually reflect my thoughts. 5. I believe that my ability to communicate through spelling on an iPad has saved my life. Being able to communicate means that I have full access to opportunities, such as education, or leisure activities of my choosing. But I must also emphasize that before I learned to type my thoughts, I couldn't ask or answer questions. I couldn't complain that I was anxious, or sick. I couldn't tell people about my hopes for the future. It was tragic. I felt so hopeless. So let's go. Together we can reframe the way people think about non-speaking autistics. Thanks so much.